Marcus Rashford, a name that once brought hope to Manchester United fans, symbolising the club's rich history of developing homegrown talent. From his unforgettable debut in 2016 to his rise as a prolific attacker, Rashford was hailed as the future of English football. But fast forward to 2024, and things have taken a sharp turn. The once celebrated wonderkid is now a polarising figure. Fans are divided, some remain hopeful, while others are losing patience. His form, effort, and attitude are all under scrutiny. So, what's happened to Marcus Rashford? Is it just a dip in form, or is it time to genuinely worrying about his future? Let's unravel the rise, fall, and current state of Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford's journey to stardom began in February 2016. Called up to the first team due to an injury crisis, the then 18-year-old was expected to merely sit on the bench for a Europa League round of 30 to match against FC Midtjylland. But when an unexpected opportunity arose, Rashford grabbed it with both hands. He didn't just make his debut, he announced himself to the world, scoring 2 goals and breaking George Best's record as the youngest Manchester United player to score in a European competition. As if that wasn't enough, Rashford followed it up just 3 days later with a dazzling performance against Arsenal in the Premier League. Starting unexpectedly, he scored 2 goals and provided an assist in a stunning 3-2 victory. In the space of 1 week, Rashford went from an academy player to a fan favourite. He was quickly hailed as the next Wayne Rooney, the future of Manchester United, and a beacon for English football. The hype was immense, and for a time, Rashford seemed destined to live up to it. But football is a game of highs and lows, and Rashford's journey has been no exception. While his talent was undeniable, cracks began to show as early as 2021. It all began with the heartbreak of the Euro 2020 final. Rashford, tasked with taking a penalty in the shootout against Italy, missed. England lost the final, and Rashford became the target of intense criticism, even facing racial abuse. This moment seemed to have a lasting impact on his confidence. The 2021 to 2022 season marked a noticeable dip in Rashford's form. After undergoing shoulder surgery, he struggled to regain his sharpness. He was losing possession frequently, shying away from taking players on, and his overall impact on the pitch was minimal. Even with the arrival of Cristiano Ronaldo, Rashford appeared sluggish and out of sorts. Just when it seemed like Rashford's best days were behind him, the 2022 to 2023 season offered a glimmer of hope. Under Ten Hag, Rashford found his groove again. The Dutchman's system seemed tailor-made for Rashford's strengths, and he delivered in spectacular fashion. Scoring 30 goals across all competitions, Rashford was instrumental in United's resurgence. The club finished 3rd in the Premier League, secured a Champions League spot, and lifted the Carabao Cup. Fans were ecstatic. Rashford was back, and for many, he was better than ever. The club rewarded him with a new contract worth $375,000 per week, and the future once again looked bright. But as quickly as things improved, they fell apart in 2024. Rashford started the season brightly, but finished with only 12 league goals, a significant drop from the previous campaign. It wasn't just the lack of goals that frustrated fans, it was his attitude and effort. Rashford's work rate on the pitch became a major talking point. He was often seen walking rather than pressing, a stark contrast to the high-energy style demanded in modern football. Off the pitch, things weren't much better. Reports emerged of Rashford attending late-night parties, missing training sessions, and showing up late when he did attend. These habits raised serious questions about his dedication to the sport and his role in Manchester United's future. The once unanimous love for Rashford has now turned into a divided opinion among fans. Some still believe in his potential, pointing to his age 26 as proof that he can bounce back. Others, however, see him as another wasted talent in a long line of players who failed to reach their peak at Manchester United. Like Jesse Lingard before him. Adding to the pressure is the rise of Alejandro Garnacho, a young winger who has quickly become a fan favourite. Garnacho's energy, work rate, and ability to deliver in crucial moments have made him a preferred option over Rashford, further casting doubt on the latter's future at the club. Rashford's struggles can't be analysed in isolation. Manchester United as a whole has been in turmoil. From inconsistent performances to managerial changes, the club has lacked stability for years. Currently sitting 13th in the Premier League with only one win in 5 games, United is a shadow of its former self. New manager Ruben Amorim is tasked with rebuilding the team, but it's a monumental challenge. Amid this chaos, Rashford's form has suffered. But is he a victim of the club's dysfunction, or is he part of the problem? Despite everything, it's still early to write off Marcus Rashford entirely. At 26, he's entering what should be the prime years of his career. The question is whether he can regain the focus, determination, and consistency that made him a star in the first place. Rashford has shown before that he can bounce back from adversity, but time is running out. Fans and pundits alike are calling for him to take responsibility, both on and off the pitch. If he can do that, there's no reason why Rashford can't once again become a key player for Manchester United and the England national team. Marcus Rashford's journey has been one of incredible highs and frustrating lows. From breaking records as a teenager to facing criticism as an inconsistent adult, his career has been anything but ordinary. So, is it time to worry about Marcus Rashford? The answer depends on whether he's willing to fight for his place at the top. The talent is still there, but talent alone isn't enough. Effort, attitude, and hunger will determine whether Rashford's story is one of redemption or wasted potential. What do you think? Is Marcus Rashford still Manchester United's future, or is it time to move on? Let us know in the comments below.